Good afternoon. This is our weekly video. Today's kind of a special one, knowing when and how to roll over from your December 2017 contracts to your March 2018 contracts. I'll go over it in detail, but if you have any questions, you can call me. I can get on TeamViewer and do it for you. It's not a big deal to me. The only one that really has to be done right now is the U.S. bonds, the USZ 17 symbol. The other ones, I think I would do them on this weekend when the market was closed, but that's just my preference. The purpose of this presentation is for educational purposes only. The decision to trade the markets is the whole responsibility of the individual interested in trading. Use of information from this webinar is done so at your own risk. There is substantial risk of loss in trading commodity futures, stock index futures, equity options, stocks, and foreign exchange instruments. Past performance is not indicative of future results, as the financial markets are dynamic. Here's the full hypothetical disclaimer, and you can get a PDF from me. Just shoot me an email at joecrud@gmail.com, and I'll give you a PDF with all these slides if you want to take a look at them and read them at length. If you're new to my video webinars, this might help as far as who I am. I'm a full-time trading system developer. I've been in the futures business since 1976, a little over 40 years. I have block number 1 of TradeStation. I was the first one outside of the company to use that software. I've written 4 books on system trading. I've consulted with world-class traders. I work for major trading institutions as well as individuals. My agenda for the last several years has been to level the field of automation for the little guy. This is the key slide, and if you've never looked at this before, you should make a quote board and just put in the current symbols like YMZ17 and then the next one, the YMH18, as an example. I've added the columns volume today, the open interest, and then the last trading date there, so you can see the last possible day you could trade that item. If you take a look, drop down there to the next to the last one, the bonds, you can see that the December bonds have already lost all their volume, and that they're being traded. The March volume is where the volume is, the March contract. You look in open interest, that means the number of contracts that are outstanding at the end of a day, and you can see that the March contract is at 755,000 contracts, and there's only 22,000 left in December. That'll make it pretty thin to get in and out of, so you want to make that change right away. The other ones, as soon as you see on your quote board the volume be higher in the March contract, that's when the big funds have moved, and that's when you should move also. You got to fish where the fish are fishing, and you should be getting to that March contract. I would say Saturday would be a good time to do it. If you haven't changed the symbols before, let me walk you through it. You go to Format Symbol, and the current symbol will show, and for instance, this is the @ USZ17. That's the one that's on the current chart. Then you simply change the Z to the letter H and the 17 to the number 18, and you hit OK, and it'll recalculate and bring up the new data, and be sure to save the workspace, and you're done. Well, this is the CME's Christmas and New Year's schedule, and it's a little complicated because obviously Christmas Day is Monday, December the 25th, and New Year's Day is Monday, January the 1st. But for instance, on Friday, December 22nd, many of the markets are going to close at noon, and so you've got to be careful about those early closings the days before the holiday. Again, on New Year's Eve, on Friday, December the 29th, you're going to have early closes at about noon. These are all Chicago times. But when in doubt, be out, and try not to carry stuff over that New Year's or Christmas holiday if you can. As far as my demonstration real-time trading account, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop my own trading December the 15th. That'll be the last day that I trade with automation. And I'll just be watching the markets that last couple of weeks. It's thin, and anybody who's made any money is going to be gone, and people who are left are going to be pretty desperate to trade to try to make it up. So, you do what you want to do, but I'd keep clear of automation. The later you get in December, the harder it's going to be to get good fills with automation. On the 28th of December, I will issue new workspaces with the proper March symbols, of course, but I suggest that you go ahead and load them, but you don't start automating them until January the 3rd, and that That means you want to give the second, the first day the market's open, let it open and get the charts all adjusted before you turn automation on. If you have any questions about that, call me and I'll be glad to walk you through, or I'll be glad to turn it in for you using the Team Viewer. Well, that's it. My main products, as you know, are ideas, service, and support when you need it. All you need to do is go to etrackrecords.com, pull down the support tab, follow the instructions. I can use TeamViewer, get on your machine, fix anything, reinstall anything. There's never a charge to a client. That's what I'm here to do. If you've deleted your tracker, or if you've messed up a chart, or you've changed the time frame, don't worry about it. Give me a call and I'll be glad to fix it for you. Well, that's it. As always, remember, I offer a free 14-day trial of any or all of my systems. As long as you have a TradeStation, I'll be glad to put them on your machine and let you play with them and see if it's right for you. You can call my office at 913-334-2202 anytime, whenever the market's open. And I'm open by email, basically 24/7, 365, joecrut@gmail.com. Well, good luck and great trading. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.